What's up, everybody? We got the ZRG 20mm sniper rifle today. Is it any good? Is it trash? We're going to answer these questions, or at least I'm going to try to. Stick around, because I'm going to tell you guys what I think of the ZRG 20mm sniper rifle in zombies. And in terms of sniper rifles, this one is the slowest of them all. It is the heaviest hitting as a 20mm sniper rifle, which doesn't even make it a sniper rifle. It makes it an anti-material rifle. And I mean, I've seen paint dry faster than the handling on this weapon. I will straight up say that there is no physical way a human being could run around with this sniper rifle and shoot it the way they do in the game. I know it's a video game, but come on, people, there has to be limitations to how things work. But this is now the strongest damage-dealing sniper rifle in the game. It starts with a just pitiful 3-round magazine. I mean, if we're breaking the laws of reality here, you could have started with at least a 4 or 5 round magazine, and you're going to find yourself reloading constantly. I actually found myself reloading after 2 shots so I could avoid the lengthy full reload. And I will say also that the standard scope, the default scope, is pretty decent. I will give it that. The default scope is pretty nice, and it handles itself pretty well. Other than that, the characteristics of the weapon are terribly slow. I mean, it hits absolutely like its caliber says. I mean, it is devastating. I mean, it does. I was doing like 1,400 headshots right out the gates. I mean, this thing is just devastating, and it's really flat shooting too. It shoots pretty much exactly where you're aiming. Sometimes I found myself aiming lower and getting headshots, but that's fine. I'm not going to argue over that. You know, little, hey, if they want to give me free headshots, they can give me free headshots. Now, in terms of unlocking the weapon, you need 2 long shot kills with a sniper rifle in 10 different matches. Relatively easy. I'm a terrible sniper. I just went into hardcore because, I mean, I could shoot you in the big toe and get my kills. Terrible sniper. I recommend doing hardcore. Save yourself time, energy, hassle, and misery. Do not go into combined arms, which sounds like the place to go, but that's where all the super good snipers go, and I was getting ruined. So don't do that if you favor your sanity. Now, once you've pack-a-punched it, you get what's known as the head cannon. Strange name. I don't know who's writing these. I don't think it's very clever. I don't think it's very good, but the upgrades you get to the sniper rifle are good. You get, of course, the massive damage boost. You go from a standard 3-round to an 8-round magazine, and the reload speed is slightly faster. You get a slight increase to your reload speed, but one thing I've noticed too is how stable the gun is while rechambering your next round. I mean, this thing, while pack-a-punched, is a beast. I mean, it takes elites out like it's nobody's business. Elite specialists, like it just cooks them. Now, of course, I did pair the rifle with the Shatterblast rounds, because if you're using a gigantic sniper rifle, why not make them explosive? And I felt like that was a very good pairing, a very good, solid combination, because it allowed me to pretty much rip manglers to pieces. I mean, you guys can see in the footage that you can one-shot manglers' arms off. Like, this thing is really powerful. It's like extremely situational, though. You know, even with the pack-a-punch, it's still a difficult weapon to use default. I think this weapon, once you get it to around level 30 or 40 and you get all the attachments hooked up to it, I feel like it could be a really strong, you know, like elite killer. Like you could use it to like hunt elites and specials and stuff like that. But all in all, it is going to be a pain in the ass. I have actually been hoarding my double XP tokens specifically for this weapon, because I just do not like the sniper rifles in zombies at all. I think they're really lacking. They should really modify how some of the attachments work to make the sniper rifles a bit more competitive, in my opinion. But this is why I saved my double XP token, so I can just get this thing done, get it to gold, get my plague diamond on it, and then never look at it again. All in all, I'm going to give this weapon kind of a meh. I don't think the sniper rifles are good in zombies. You know, realistically, the only reason I unlocked it is so I can do this video for you guys and continue doing videos. And I was just curious about it, because I mean, it is a 20mm sniper rifle. It's a gigantic gun, and of course, I like big guns. So But this gun very much has the characteristics of a weapon that was not designed for the game that it's in. This is a weapon, and pretty much all weapons going forward, I've been saying this very, very loudly and very publicly, that pretty much everything in Cold War is designed for Warzone. And pretty much every Call of Duty going forward, that's how all the weapons are going to be. They're not designed for the game that they're actually in. They're designed for Warzone. And this was clearly designed as a Warzone weapon. It's, you know, baseline, it's terrible for zombies. I mean, the sniper rifles in general are just really bad for zombies. I've never found them effective at all. So that's just kind of the nature of the beast here when you're talking about this class of weapons, is they're all just kind of crummy. If I was going to pick a sniper rifle to go into zombies with willingly, I would either do the Tundra or I'd do the Barrett, honestly. The Barrett more likely because it's semi-automatic. I'm going to say that there's not going to be a competitive zombie sniper rifle until they add a lower recoil semi-automatic sniper rifle. But that's just me personally. That's how I feel. Whether you guys should unlock it or not, whether I can give you guys that's up to you. If you want to put yourself through more pain and misery mastering a 4th sniper rifle in zombies, go for it. I'm unfortunately going to do that just because I like having everything mastered. It gives me more stuff to do. That's how I view it at the end of the day, is every weapon I unlock is more play time in the game, and it gives me just more stuff to do, expanding the value of that $60 I spent buying the game. So free content is free content. Unlocking it, as I said, not very difficult. Wasn't very hard. And you can get more hours of gameplay out of it. So I think for value, it's a fun gun to use. It sounds awesome. Like, the whole thing, like, it's super loud. And just, it hits so hard. I mean, it's fun to use and it's not fun to use. You know what I mean? Like, it's fun to use in the fact that, like, it's a gigantic gun. But it's not fun to use in the fact that it handles like a gigantic gun. You know what I mean? I think once you get it leveled up and you get the attachments to increase its speed and all that stuff, like, I think this could be a slightly more competitive on a scale to 1 to 10. Level 1 with no attachments, it's like a 2 out of 10, and I think with attachments you could probably get this thing up to about a 6 out of 10 for usefulness. But that's just my opinion, and I appreciate you guys stopping by the video, hearing what I have to say on it, and I would recommend getting it just for the simple fact of giving yourself something more to do in the game and continuing to gain value in the money you spent. If you like the video, like it, comment, subscribe, come back for more. We're a short ways away from Season 3, so I'm looking forward to whatever they add. Hopefully it's not another assault rifle and submachine gun. I'm hoping we can get another pistol, shotgun, or LMG coming up here soon. And we'll have to see if they're going to add just another bunch of terrible melee weapons. And we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you for stopping by the video. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to catch you in the next one.